awesome afternoon, wonderful evening, and magnificent morning. And Huang will do something very similar very soon. This is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English show, and I am here to speak with you in English. And I know that people get scared because they want to be perfect when they speak live. But guess what? There is no such thing as anyone being perfect, except that you can be the perfect you. Huang is the perfect Huang. I am the perfect Carla. I do what I need to do, and I hope that I do it well. But that's the whole story. No one is perfect. You can only be the perfect you. So if you make a mistake, no one really cares but you. So relax, come make mistakes, speak in English. And the more you speak in English, the better you're going to get at it. It's as simple as that. Anyone, trust me, anyone can do this. There's nothing special about it. It's just that I decided to do it and I'm doing it. So having said that, and Hong, I made you a co-host. I am going to tell the rules and then I'm going to ask Huang to introduce herself. Number one, if you are a man or a boy, you must come in with your camera. Solemn just did it, and I am so thrilled he did it. Remember, if you are here for the first time or the 50th or millionth time, please share it out to your friends and family, and everyone knows we're here. There is a limit of people I can talk to, but share it out. Make sure people know we're here. Also, ladies, I understand that some ladies cannot come live on camera with their face showing. I will make the exception. However, if your family lets you come with your face showing, you should. It makes it easier for me to understand you, and we can have a better conversation. Number two, please keep your mic off until we are speaking to you, or we ask you to put it on. This way, the conversation with everyone is very clear and there's no background noise. Number three, come dressed appropriately. No underwear, please. Make sure you have a shirt on or a top on of some sort. And I don't want to see anyone here in underwear. You are representing your country and you want to represent your country well. Number four, right? We're at four. You must sit up straight to be in this program. This is a classroom, no laying in bed. Very simple and very to the point. Having said that, Huang, I need you to introduce yourself, please.
Yes, thank you so much, Carla. Yep. Today, magnificent morning, wonderful afternoon, and fantabulous evening to all of you, wherever you are in this planet, right? Thank you so much. I love your greeting like that because that's a lot of energy. I mean, positive energy. So thank you.
You're more than welcome, Huang, and you know that.
Mm.
Okay,
Yep.
go on.
Titi Hương, from Vietnam. I'm a lecturer in a government university. I love sharing, talking, and spreading my knowledge, my experience to other people, especially my students. So that's why I decided to engage myself with educational sector. I have been working here for more than 17 years with more than 10,000 students. They are more than 18 years old. They finished high school before enrolling in my university. Apart from that, I got PhD in 2015 in Vietnam in economics. Luckily and fortunately, in 2018, I got some Fulbright scholarship to study international business in Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. That's my privilege. That's very honor for me. Apart from that, I really love talking with international friends to enrich myself, to broaden my mind, and communicate with people from different countries and different cultures. That's the reason I keep joining Carla's show and being next to her to learn more from you. Welcome everybody to the session to communicate with me, to speak English, and keep growing and improving together. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Hoang. You know, we have old friends here right now, and I'm going to ask you to get started on that so I can do what I need to do. I'm almost finished, but it would help me. And I hope everyone watching and everyone on this show has shared it out on your timeline. And I don't know, they look very sad. I can't understand why. When you come here, you should be ready to smile and laugh. And they don't look like they want to smile, laugh, or do anything from what I can tell.
Good. Thank you. Let me
Why are
start
you
with
thanking
solo.
me for that? They are not doing what I need them to do. I want them to put their smile on. They've
Solo.
forgotten. Oh, we have a new person. Let's start with Kim Long. I can't pronounce your name.
Huỳnh Lê. Vietnamese name.
Ah, you're from Vietnam. Do you
Yes.
realize, Kim, we have the United States here, we have Vietnam, which you know, and we have China. Isn't that rather cool? And we have never met in person.
Yes.
Can you open up your mic and introduce yourself, please?
My name is Kim Hương. I'm an English teacher. I have been teaching English for nearly 10 years at College Junior High School in Ho Chi Minh City. Yes, I mean that I also know Miss Thu Hương in this Zoom.
Thank you.
Wonderful. How do you know Huang?
Actually, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when COVID-19 came to Vietnam, and then we also joined some Zoom meetings, and then we know to each other. She is living in the north of Vietnam. I'm living in the south of Vietnam, but we are Vietnamese.
Yep.
We are also teachers.
Have you met in person ever?
Never met. Hopefully, not yet.
Not yet, because I'm living in the south of Vietnam, and she is living in the north of Vietnam. The south and the north of Vietnam too far from each other. Yes. And you know that I have never been out of the south of Vietnam. So I mean Ho Chi Minh City. I'm just living in Ho Chi Minh City, never out of Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. You tell me how you met Huang. Did you meet her online?
Yes, online too.
Okay. And did she come to your show, your program, or how did you find her?
Actually, before I have known her from. Long time ago, I didn't join any Zoom meetings, but I just surfed the Facebook and then I saw her. So I just want to join this Zoom to meet some people I know.
Okay, so I'm asking you, did you meet her through a friend? Did a friend introduce you, or did you just kind of stumble onto a Zoom meeting she was doing? Tell me how you met her.
I said that I met her on Zoom meetings before. We also joined some messenger groups for English. Just rather speaking English.
Did someone invite you to one of her programs?
No, not actually.
So, do you want to help me with this, because she is not understanding my question? Go on, please try.
Oh, Carla, do you remember Vahe?
Who?
Yes,
Vahe.
Yes.
Right. Vahe is army soldiers. Yeah. Long time ago, right? He joins our show. So we were in the same messenger groups. So we talked there, we communicated. But I haven't met her, for 2 years.
But the question is, you're not understanding. How did she find you? Did someone invite her to your show, to your program? Can you ask her that question? Do you understand the question?
Let me remember. Let me recall, because right now I didn't remember. How could I meet her?
No, you're not understanding the question. Stop for a moment and don't worry about answering. Be concerned about the question. Did someone invite her to your Zoom meeting?
Actually, nobody invited me to show the Zoom meeting, but I saw her face on Facebook and I know that this Zoom meeting she is joining. So I click the link below and then I can join it. That's all.
And that was my question. That's the answer.
Yes.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
Am I speaking too fast for you? I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying to you. Am I speaking too fast for you?
No.
Okay. How long have you been teaching school?
So sorry, are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you right now.
Yes, I have been teaching English for nearly 10 years at a public school in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam.
Okay. What made you decide that you wanted to teach English?
Actually, I was born in a family with all members who are teachers. My grandparents are also teachers and now they are retired and some of them are passed away. And then my father is also a teacher of French. My mother is also a teacher. My sister is also a teacher of primary school. My uncle is also a teacher. That all members, most of the members in my family are teachers. So maybe I was born to be a teacher, that's all.
But that isn't my question. Oh yeah, I'm sure with all those people, you could have taught art, you could have taught science, You could have taught reading. What made you decide to teach English?
Yes, I know. Actually, at first, my father wanted me to be a teacher of French.
No, you're not answering the question. You need to make that decision. Why did you decide to teach English? You could have taught science. You could have taught social studies. You could have taught art. Why did you decide to teach English? That has nothing to do with anyone else. It has to do with you.
Yes. When I was a little girl, I admired my English teacher, and at that time, I just wanted to be a teacher like her. Maybe she used to be my idol. So, and you know that just for a short time, I studied with her and I admired her a lot, and I just wanted to be a teacher like her. So I tried my best to study English. And you know, for a long time, I have known that English is the best way to help me to communicate with many people around the world. And then, you know, thanks to English, I can learn a lot of things because, you know, all documents online or on social media which are used in English.
Okay, let's take it a little further. So that's why you decided to teach English.
Yes.
Now, that's a great reason. I think I already asked you this, but I'm going to ask you again. Kim, how long have you been teaching English?
As I told before, I have been teaching English maybe nearly 10 years for public school.
Okay, when you teach, I thought I heard that.
Yes.
When you teach English, do you speak to your students or do you just, you know, sit there and have them read and write?
Because I'm a teacher of a public school, as you know that, in public school, we just teach grammar.
Okay,
You know,
so you do not speak to your students in English.
Actually, I also speak English to my students, but not much because at school, we just focus on grammar. And then we also have some native speakers to teach them speaking, listening. We are Vietnamese teachers, so we just care about their grammar, their reading, and their writing. So that's the reason why I just want to join some Zoom meetings like this to improve my speaking. I hope that my answer will satisfy your question.
Carla, are you frozen now? Maybe internet connection issue. She is frozen.
Miss Tu, maybe this is the first time I'm sure the Zoom meeting, and maybe she is so strict to me. So I feel a lot, you know, very nervous to talk with her.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Just keep some breath, like breathe and calm down, slow down. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Yes, that's kind of the way we communicate with each other. So please tell us, what did you do today?
And you know that now I feel more comfortable because she is not here now. We can talk as much
She
as
will
possible.
she will be back. Don't worry. She will be back. Okay. So what did you do today?
Actually, this morning was nice to me, but this afternoon is not good because I had to teach a lot of classes at home. I have just finished the class lesson at 10:30, and I joined the Zoom meeting because, you know, after finishing the classes, I surfed the internet. I saw you on Facebook, and then I tried to join the link because tomorrow is my birthday, so I just want to relax with some speaking with foreigners.
Happy birthday in advance. Good.
Thanks a lot.
prepare for the birthday?
Actually, you know that we are not young enough to celebrate birthday party, especially we are married and then we have a lot of things to worry. I just want tomorrow will be a nice day to me. I don't have to deal with disobedient students, you know, because teaching now is not comfortable. We are not allowed to turn on air conditioners, and the heat of the south of Vietnam is too terrible, too hot, and then we have to wear áo dài for all day to teach them. Too hot. I hope that tomorrow there will be some rain, and then I will feel more comfortable to teach them. That's all.
Oh, so you are waiting for raining.
Yes, rain tomorrow. Just yes.
But I'm curious why they don't permit you, allow you to turn on the AC.
That's because of COVID-19, and then all schools, especially in a public school, they don't allow us to use air conditioner in the classes. Some classes we even don't have fans because some of them are broken. Too tired, too hot, and teaching all day in áo dài. So too terrible. I have to have my hair cut too short like this. Remember that's 2 years ago, too long, but now just very short.
But I like it. I like a short hair. Yes, yes. Back. Yeah. So
just be a good student.
Yeah. Carla, you're muted.
I'm having internet issues where I am, and I'll be here for another few weeks at least. So that's why I really like it when Hoang comes, because she can take over. Did you get an answer to my last question, Hoang?
Oh, not yet. She should answer now.
So you've been just sitting there doing nothing, or have you?
No, I asked some questions. I asked other questions.
Okay. So, and I forget what the last question was. It was about...
It's about teaching English, right?
Yeah. I don't remember. So, do you enjoy teaching English?
Yes.
Yes, actually, I'm into teaching English.
Okay. Oh, now I remember. So, are you aware that when you are learning a language for the first time, did you learn to write and read before you learn to speak?
Actually, at school, I used to be taught just grammar, reading, not speaking. And then when I am a teacher, I think that we should teach our students how to speak, how to communicate with foreigners, especially English just is a means of communication. If we can't speak, how can we talk with foreigners? Just is the reason why I always encourage my students to try to speak, Sometimes they are also shy. And then I have to try to improve myself to prove that I can speak, so my student can speak. That's all.
But the important thing, and I love your smile, the important thing is that if you don't speak with your students in English, they're always going to be scared, and that is the easiest thing you learn. You begin any language by speaking. If you don't speak to them, they don't learn. Do you understand what I said? What did I just tell you? Because it's very, very important. Tell me what I just told you. Don't tell me. Did I lose connection again?
No.
Okay, I'm asking her to tell me, repeat to me
Yeah.
what I just taught her, and she isn't saying anything. So I thought I froze.
No.
Please, what did I tell you about learning to speak, Kim?
Kim Hương, if you don't understand, you can ask her and say, I don't understand. Please repeat for me, please. Okay?
Teacher Carla, can you repeat your question? Sorry.
Okay, I need you to learn to listen. That's a problem for you. I can see it already. First, move back from your camera a little so we can see. Right, that's much better. When you are a baby and you're learning your language, do you read and write first?
No, not actually. I remember that when I was 8 years old, my mother took me.
No, that's
I
not
think-
what I'm asking you.
Yes, I just tell you.
No, you need to listen. It's a very simple question. Look in the camera. Do not look above. I need you looking at me.
Yes, I see.
Okay?
First,
No, I need you to listen.
yes, listen. I'm trying to answer your
No,
question.
you're not listening.
Yes.
You are so busy wanting to speak that you are not hearing what I am saying to you. And that doesn't help anyone. It is a problem of everyone. We all need to learn to listen. We have 2 ears. That's for listening. 1 mouth for talking. You want to talk more than you want to use your ears. Everyone who's here has been with me before. If I've spoken to you about this topic, please raise your hand. Solomon, have I spoken to you about learning to listen? You're not listening now. Dom, you are not listening now. I don't know why you're here. I don't want you talking. Am I freezing?
No.
Okay. Raise your hand if I have spoken to you about using your ears and using your mouth. Raise your hand. Show me your hand.
Left hand or right
You're not listening. I am not talking to you right now. I need you to listen, Kim. Can you? I think you better take over for a few minutes long because she's not listening to me.
Yes. Oh, Kim, please slow down. All right? Please keep listening while she is talking. So to get to know about her, what she's saying. So please keep listening. Don't say anything to interrupt her. All right?
I'm not going to talk to her about this right now. I am asking you to do it. Hold on.
All right.
And if I don't feel you are explaining it well enough, I will take over. But I want you to do it right this moment.
All right. So, Kim, we are talking about our 4 skills when learning English. You can see that our babies, right? The first step to get to know English or any other languages, right? That's just speaking, not writing or reading, right? So that's why Carla has talked that speaking is the first step. You have to speak in English when you are teaching with your students. You have to talk and speak all the time in English, not use Vietnamese or other language to teach English, so mother tongue, when teaching English. So that's why that will make your student better with English. Because maybe with the first step when learning new language, any language, not only English, right, is speaking. So she's mentioning about that.
Actually, I got understood on what she said already, but and then I tried my best to explain it to her, but she just asked me to keep talking. Okay, now I will listen to her, and then when she asks me, I will answer. Okay, now
No,
teacher
no,
Carla, can you ask me again?
no, no.
What you're doing very well. This is something everyone needs to learn. It's not just you, but you need to learn to listen before you speak. I have the problem too. Sometimes I just want to speak, but that doesn't help me learn from someone else. You can only learn when you stop speaking and you start listening. And the reason I stopped talking to you was not because I didn't think you could do it. It was because I knew you could do it and you just needed some help with it. And we were not communicating well. What did I just tell you? I want to make sure you understand this because it's very, very important. What did I tell you?
Kim, please.
Asking you a question. It's time for you to speak.
Yes.
What did I just tell you, Kim?
You just told me that I should listen to you. One person has just 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak. If you can speak all the time, who can listen to you? So I will listen to you while you are speaking. And then when you're asking me, I will answer you. Is it okay, my teacher?
Okay, but did you see that you were having trouble with that?
Okay, I will try my best to calm down. Yes, this is my also weakness, and then I'm trying my best to calm down.
When you are teaching your students, you need to do that. If you are not speaking to your students are not learning. They're missing out on learning. Does that make you, what did I just tell you, Kim? Because all of this is so very, very important.
I see. I also have some.
What did I just say to you?
You just asked me try to be slow because
No. Huang, what did I ask her?
Kim, here repeat what she has said.
I mean, she's not listening. She's not getting this. And I don't want to, I'm getting frustrated because I don't know how to get through to her. But she does need to come back and work on this on a regular basis. She can't stop here. See if you can get an answer from her, please.
Kim, did you understand what she has said? Just repeat what she has said to you.
Not in perfect words, just what you understand. I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying to you. I'm not just talking to myself. Help her through, please, Huang.
Yep. What did she say about talking, speaking with students? Please repeat that.
Okay. Just when you teach English, speaking, reading, listening, or writing, which skill do you use first to teach your students?
I said more. Please help her, Huang.
More, please. Which skill?
Help
Carla
her
has said.
do it. Help her do it. Help her through.
Yeah.
Know what I normally do, but she's not getting it.
Yep. So when teaching the student, did you speak with the student? If you don't speak, so your student will not learn anything from you, right? So please elaborate her speak, her talk about that speaking.
Let me help.
Mm.
Huang, Kim, when you are first learning to speak, learning your language, did you write or did you speak first?
I speak first.
Okay. And a few years later, what did you learn to do?
Speak, listen.
No. You speak.
Yes.
Then you learn to read or write.
Learn to read.
Right. And after you've been reading for a while, what did you learn to do?
After that, I will learn to write.
Okay. When you are learning a language, where should you start? Do you start writing first?
No, we will start with
Quiet. Answer one thing at a time. Do you learn to read first? Yes or no? Do you learn to read before the first thing? Oh, you learned to read when you were 2 years old? She's not listening.
listening.
No, you're not answering the question.
Yes
Am
or
I
no?
asking the question too hard? Am I asking it so she can't understand? Huang, am I asking it clearly?
Is that clear? But maybe she hesitated to answer.
If she doesn't answer, I cannot teach her. If she doesn't want to be a part of this, I cannot help her. This is interaction. She needs to respond. She needs to learn to listen. Do you learn to read before you begin to learn to speak, Kim? When you were a baby, did you learn to read when you were 2 years old?
Yes.
Huang, I don't know what to say to her. She is not listening, nor is she understanding. And if she does not understand, she needs to say, I do not understand. I cannot get into her head. What did I just say, Kim? And move back from your camera. I have said this several times. You don't need to be like this. Move back from your camera now.
Good.
Start listening. If you do not understand, tell me. It's okay. No one is perfect. People make mistakes. But I don't know unless you tell me. I have spent almost an hour talking to you. I know you do not understand, but you're not telling me. And unless you tell me, I cannot help you. Dom, what happens when you don't understand me? What do I tell you to do?
Yeah, yes, and when I understand you and I will talk to you,
No,
please.
Listen to the question. If you do not understand me, what do you tell me?
I don't understand.
Thank you. Perfect. Salam. If you do not understand, what do you tell me?
Sorry, can you repeat it again for me?
Perfect. If you do not understand me, Kim, what do you say to me? Answer the question. Don't sit there and just smile. I cannot teach you if you do not talk.
Sorry, are you asking me?
Yes?
Yes. So may I share my idea with you?
No, I want you to answer my question.
I understand you.
No, you're not. You are not answering my question. You want to tell me a whole story.
Okay, you say that.
No, listen to the question.
If you don't understand, what will you say? You mean that?
Will you please listen to the question? This is not a conversation. This is a yes or no. All you need to tell me, if you do not understand, what do you do?
If you do not understand, what do you do? I will ask you, please repeat the question.
Hold on, please talk to her. I don't know what to do. I really don't.
A single answer, please, Hương. I don't understand.
Yes, I also answer, I don't understand. Please repeat the question. But actually, I understand question from her. I just want to share my idea. For example, when
I don't want you doing that right now.
Okay, so sorry. Maybe I'm wasting your time. I will leave
No,
now.
you're not. This is a very valuable lesson. But you're not letting me teach it. You just want to talk. And it's not just talking, it's learning to use your ears. You don't understand. That's the issue. Huang, what did I just tell you? I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm having a real problem with this.
Kim, so here, have you observed that Dam and Solom, their response when Carla asked, right? You just say, I don't understand, right? Yes, because answer her question. When you don't understand, what should you do? You can say, I don't understand. That's very simple, right? Reply the question. Reply the question.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's all I was asking you to say. I don't want a whole thing. I want you to learn. Right now, I'm not interested in you telling me 50 million things. Why did you come to this show today? Answer the question.
I told you before, I saw my friend here.
No, that is not the question. You don't understand. Very simple question. Why did you come to this show? Did you come to learn or did you come to teach? Help her along because I don't.
Option.
I understand the question, right? I just thought that this.
No! I asked you to listen to Huang and you're busy talking. You are not listening to a word we're saying. Huang, please try. Maybe you can get through to her.
Yes, please. Kim Hương, you have two options. You came here to learn or came here to teach. Just choose one. Hương, choose one of them. You come to the session to learn or you come to the session to teach, please.
That was a good question, Huang. Thank you. I didn't even think of saying it in those words. That is very clear. Let's see if she answers. Excellent question, Huang. I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Please answer.
Actually, I thought this is a meeting for communication. So I just come here to share my ideas, not to learn or to teach anyone. Yes, because I'm also an English learner. I just want to improve my speaking, but I think that I'm not suitable here. So I will move now. I will leave now. So sorry.
No, you should not leave. Because you are not only, because of how you're reacting, people are getting a very good lesson. You're not listening. That's the problem. There are two things about learning. One thing is talking. You talk very, very, very well, but you're not using your ears. And it could be me, you don't understand me, but you need to tell me that. Put your smile back on, because you're making it harder for yourself by going, smile. Go back and smile. Laugh with me.
I'm going to right now.
I don't want to hear words. I want to hear you laughing. In fact, everyone can open up and laugh. I don't hear you laughing. Huang, help her. Tell her what I need her to.
Smiling. Please keep smiling. Don't.
I want to hear her laugh.
Yeah.
Come on, let's hear you laugh. Laugh. Even if it's hoo hoo ha ha. Hee, hoo hoo ha ha hee hee. I want to hear you. Hoo hoo ha ha hee hee. Say what I'm saying. Hoo hoo ha ha hee hee. Come on, we're waiting. I'm waiting for you. I have spent the whole hour with you. You have a lot to give, but you need to learn to listen. Help me. Maybe you can get her laughing along. Ha ha hee hee. Come on.
Kim, please.
Kim, just say hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo.
Ha, he,
Ha-ha. He.
hoo-hoo. Ha-ha. He. Come on. You're not saying a word. Hoo-hoo. Ha-ha. He.
Ha-ha.
Hoo-hoo. Ha-ha. He. Hoo-hoo. Can you get her to say it? I mean, she's not understanding. This is really a big issue. It's not only for her, Huang, it's for everyone. That's why I've been spending the whole lesson on her, so she can learn.
Right.
When you come to this show, it's to help you with your English. I can't help you unless you become a part of the show. Come on, you can smile. Can you smile? Come on. Well, not.
So sorry, I'm not in mood to smile now.
But that's why you need to smile. You are so tense. You're nervous.
Yep.
The only way you can get through being nervous is by smiling and laughing. Hello, Dom, tell her what I've taught you about smiling and laughing. Come on.
Yes, and yeah, keep her when we smile and we have this to confident. Yes, and confident when the communication. Yes, we can learn many things from Carla and for everyone. Yes, and when you smile, it helps you relax when you join the Carla show. You know, at the first time I joined the class, I'm very nervous, but with the app help the Hương and Carla, and I joined again, and now I'm never skip the Carla show. Yes, and yes, and you know, when we make smile, is help for we are is learner. Yeah, now we are the learner. Yes, okay, that's my opinion.
Let
see
me
what
ask
you
you a
mean.
question, Dom. I need you to listen for a moment, Kim, because this is very important. Dom, sometimes you come and you may not feel like smiling. What happens when you put on your smile?
Yes, and when I put a smile because I want to relax and I want to confident. Yes, and I want I want to concentrate to listening. Yes, and the same new things I make me laugh. Yeah.
Right. And sometimes it's scary. You don't feel like smiling.
Yes.
But does it help you to smile?
Yes, and you help me to smile. And you know, because when I joined the color show, and I can make a lot of mistakes, but I never I must to smile because I learn from the mistake. It make me smile. Yes.
Right. Very good. I don't always feel like smiling, but when I put on my smile, it makes it easier to work with people. I wasn't smiling with her, but you see that I go back from not smiling to smiling because I know it'll help her. It'll help me get through. Salam, what have you learned about smiling from me?
Yeah, so
Oh, and one other thing before I forget, Dom, is smiling a part of being able to communicate?
Yes, and you know when we communicate with the smile, is make the opposite people is very is relaxed and confident, and we are confident with together. Yes.
Right. It's important.
and it's yes,
Go on. I
and
didn't
it's
want
it's helped me to easy for communicate. Yeah.
Right. A smile and laughter is really the most important international way to communicate with anyone. When you're like this, no one wants to come and talk to you.
Yeah.
But when you put on a smile, what happens? Do you want to talk to someone?
Yes.
Right. What about you, Dom? So, what have you learned about smiling and laughing?
Yeah, so when we keep smiling, we can have more confidence, and we can keep we can keep our mind calm down, so we can tell and listen to someone more carefully and more interesting. Yeah. So yeah, and I think the smiling is the one of the most important part to speak with the international friends in English. Yeah. So smile is very important. Yeah.
Okay. Salam, when you smile, does it make it easier for you to be a part of this show?
Yeah. Now it is a very easy part for me. Yeah, because I can learn from mistake. Anyone anyone don't blame me my mistake here. Yeah, they listen my speaking carefully and teaching what can learn from in mistake. Yeah, so yeah, I can smile easily.
Perfect. Huang, what have you learned? Because you and I have been together for almost 2 years now. And remember when you first came, you were, and I could barely get you to say hello. Tell her what you gained from learning to smile and laugh.
Yes, so I, to be honest, that's a correct. So correct response. So first time I joined, I couldn't open my mouth to speak, and because I was nervous when making mistakes. Like here, people will judge me, people will criticize me, or maybe defame me, or something, put me down. So that's the thing in my mindset. So I I couldn't dare to talk, to open my mouth, and also I feel very nervous. I feel very nervous, and also I couldn't communicate with you or talk with you. Yes, but after many times joining your sections, it make me very comfortable with myself. Yeah, I accept myself. Yeah. So,
and that's the point. And I was getting very frustrated with Kim. I admit to it. And that's why I decided, hey, we need to do something. We need to have fun. Learning cannot happen when you're all serious. Learning is communication. I do talk about communication the whole time. That's what this show is all about. But if you can't smile and you can't laugh through it, through your mistakes, you'll never learn anything. And that goes for anyone. It goes for me. It goes for Dom. It goes for you, Huang. It goes for Salam. I can name thousands of people who I've spoken to about this. I laugh when I think about the first time you came now, because it was really quite funny. You know, you would sit there and I would say hello and you would, seriously, and how many, you did that about 15 times before I got you to speak.
Right.
And it's okay that Kim is feeling uncomfortable. But the point is, if she doesn't relax, and she said in the book, on the chat, I'm sorry, I thought this Zoom meeting was for communication. It is. A smile and laughter are the first steps to any communication. I don't care if you're talking to someone close to you, like in your family, or you're meeting someone for the first time. Forcing yourself to smile makes it a lot easier for someone to want to hear you and listen. Do you understand what I'm saying now, Kim? I know it's hard for you. And I know this session has been extremely difficult for you. And I understand it's okay. But this is an important lesson for everyone, not just you. I'm not picking on you. Do you feel I was picking on you? How do you feel now?
I feel relaxed now.
What relaxed you now?
I have to smile. I have to laugh. Okay.
What made you decide to relax, to change how you were thinking?
Yes. Actually, I just want to find something interesting to join this Zoom meeting. No pressure, because I have a lot of pressure at school already. No need to have some more pressure on Zoom meeting anymore. Just relaxed.
I agree. And I could tell even when you came in that you were very nervous. But you weren't listening. I couldn't go any further until you began to listen to this. Now, do you think you've learned something today?
Today, I learned a lesson from you. Try to listen first.
But I'm going to teach you another lesson. You cannot try to do anything. You can only do it. So we're going to do, it'll take about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to ask you to, and everyone join me, please. Put your hand down, please. I want you to try to put your hand on your head. Good. I want you to try to put your hand down. I want you to try to put your hand up on your head again. Great. I want you to try to put it down. One more time. I want you to try to put it on your head again. I want you to try to put it down again. Now, Kim, tell me, did you try or did you do?
I tried.
Are you sure you tried? Did you put your hand on your head?
I did as you told me.
Right. So did you do it or did you try to do it?
I did it. Not
Yay! Excellent. The reason I had you do it, when you were a baby and you wanted to stand up, did you stand up right away Or have you watched a baby? Does the baby stand up right away and begin running around the house?
Beginning running out the house, and then we'll try to stand up.
Right, you stand up, and every time that baby stands up, he becomes better at standing, right?
Yes.
When you are learning something new, Kim, do you do it perfectly the first time?
No, never.
Never, correct. But you learn to do it with practice.
Yes, of course. Practice makes perfect.
Well, nothing's ever perfect. I'll tell you that right now. But when you practice, you learn to do it better.
Yes, of course.
Right. So are you doing when you're learning, or are you trying when you're learning?
I want to learn.
Okay, answer my question. My question is, do you do it the first time, or do you try to do it the first time?
I try to do it the first time. I do it the first time.
You do it the first time. When let's say your mom says, or someone tells you, I want you to go to the store, and you're in the living room. When you get up, is that your first step to go to the store?
Yes.
Okay, when you walk to the door, are you at the store yet?
Yes.
When you walk to your living room door to go to the store, are you at the store yet?
Yes.
Really? The store is in your house?
At first, I will get out of my house. I mean, I will go through the door, and then I go in the street, and then I go to the store. But first, I will ask my mom, where is the store? The store.
Right.
Maybe as a baby, I don't know the store. Where is it?
Perfect. Everything is a series of steps. You're not trying, you're doing. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I see. And then I'm doing it with the guidance from my mother, from you as a teacher. You mean that?
Right. And that's the whole point. The first time you walk into a classroom, whether it's my classroom on Zoom or Huang's, or you're in your own classroom, do you know exactly what's going to happen until it happens?
I just ate it as if I were a baby because I saw my friends, so I was very happy. So I'm so sorry.
That's not my question. Did you understand my question?
Yes.
No. Look at me so I can explain the question. You saw your friends and that's why you came. But it was a learning experience, correct? We needed to go through some steps in order to get to where you are now. Did you do it or did you try to do it?
I do it.
Right. Did you do a good job? Thank you for agreeing, even if you didn't agree. Thank you. That's the whole point. We learn by taking steps. We learn by making mistakes. And I'm sorry I yelled at you. I need your face here. I can't see you right now. Come on, come back to me. Come back to, no. I want to hear that. No, you can wait a minute before you do that. Kim, I need to see your face and I need to see it now.
Yes, because my laptop is going down because of the battery. I'm trying
Oh,
to.
okay.
So sorry.
Now I understand.
That's great.
Okay, I didn't understand.
Done. Yes.
Okay, great. Kim, when you came here, it's been a journey for you today, hasn't it? Say yet, has it been a journey or did you learn nothing?
I learned something. Experience.
Right. Will you come back and talk to me again?
Sure. Maybe this is also memorable. Yes, because today is my birthday. and
Oh my gosh.
and then I have a good lesson from you. I won't forget this moment in my life. I'm sure.
You did very well, Kim. And what made you do so well is that you kept doing it regardless of what I was saying, except at one point you almost left. I care about every student I bring on to this show. Even when they frustrate me, I care about them and I want them to do well. You can do it, Kim. We just need a little practice. But next time, trust me, it's going to be a lot easier for you. How old are your students?
Today, 41 years old.
No, your students.
My students, yes, at school, I teach grade 7 and grade 8. So it means that they are about 30 years old.
Okay.
30 years old. Right.
I would like you to come back on Monday when I'm here again and speak English with me. Will you do that for me?
On Monday? Sorry, what time? What time?
Same time that we do it here. I don't know what time it's in Vietnam. I know it's 9 o'clock in Pakistan. And I want you to do it again because by doing it over at least once, it will help you improve your English. Okay?
Thanks for your inviting me.
I'll invite anyone, and everyone is invited to come. People are afraid to come in the first time because they're afraid of making mistakes. You did a beautiful job. You actually taught many people who may watch this show later. You don't realize how powerful this lesson was. And that's why I kept talking to you and I didn't give Dom or Salam much time. I hope they're okay with it. Nod your head if you're okay. Salam, are you okay with it?
I'm okay.
Good. I really need to end the show now. Kim, I want you to come. We will talk about communication. We've been doing that the whole hour and a half now. And you did beautifully. Yay. I want to give you a heart before I leave because before we leave, because you deserve it. That heart is yours, okay? Okay, guys, we really need to end the show now. I have an interview coming up. Everyone, give Kim some claps. Let's clap for her. She did beautiful.
Congratulations.
She did so very well. I will be back on Sunday for the kids who are 13 years old and young, no, 20 years
20.
old and younger. That's how tired I'm getting. 20 years on younger, and on Monday we'll talk to the older people, and I'm going to talk to Kim, I hope. Kim, are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you make a group with me and Kim,
Yes.
please? Thank you, Huang, because I'm sure you're Facebook friends. With that, we are going to wave goodbye and go off air. Kim, stay for a moment, and I will see you on Monday. Or if you're a kid, I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.